Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Raging Cajuns will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Louisiana Tech's offense will go to work first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give is to Smith. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. The Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Grabbed behind the line, it's Robertson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
At the 15-yard line. Make some noise, get on your feet, get loud, Bulldog fans.
Johnson looking to throw. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's going for the goal line. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Trying to barge their way in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And the Bulldogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is still in identity mode.
Backed up, 3rd and 10 from inside their own 5. Like a doctor, first do no harm. They'll try the run. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it away from his own end zone. Here's a return from midfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Johnson wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up.
Some noise, get on your feet, get loud, Bulldog fans. It's third down.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Off play action. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Vanderbilt is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Doors fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is.
Give to the back.
Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on every picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line. Johnson looking to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, Katie bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To throw, it's Baker. Fires complete on the crosser. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could...
There he goes! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. And the Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29.
It's 3rd down.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. Fires downfield. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And it's picked off for the third time today. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Johnson looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Ball was loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Johnson wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Johnson looking to throw. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Raging Cajuns moving quickly to the line. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns have this offense rolling.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Under fire. Floats it out in space. He's stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. From the gun. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Lets it fly. Trying to barrel in. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Iowa. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Baker. Right on the money. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Complete to the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Simon. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Up-tempo for the offense. Johnson wants to throw it. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Robertson. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. This should be the last play of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll leave it with him. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. The lone back's got it. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Now the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Johnson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. They just keep firing. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns. They move on top here in the 4th. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Card in the backfield. It's Simon. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Back to pass. It's Baker. Quick strike complete. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
1st down for your Bulldogs.
The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Simon. Nice move, creates some space. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Looking to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the fullback. He gets enough for the 1st down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.